Hey everyone, so I'm back in Istanbul to check out the fashion district in Kadikoy, where you can get jeans from 100 Turkish lira. Look at this. Here you have some really nice dress shirts for 100 Turkish lira. And at today's exchange rate of 28 and a half Turkish lira for $1, that's $3.50. What an amazing deal. So if you're trying to find this street on Google Maps, just look up Select SK, and it's located just east of that stock market bull. Now it's not called the stock market bull, it's called the Kadikoy bull statue. But I like to call it the stock market bull because that's what it reminds me of, the bull in front of the New York Stock Exchange. Now, if you want me to make more of these kind of videos that show the best streets in the city for deals, please click like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. It helps with the algorithm and it motivates me to make more of these kind of videos for you. This designer stuff is a little pricier, but still a lot cheaper than the Grand Bazaar. These designer sunglasses here start at 100 Turkish lira, which is like $3.50. Here you have socks, which are 10 Turkish lira, which is like 3 for $1. And often you will see designer labels on them like Adidas or Nike. I mean, I don't think they are real, but they look pretty good. And it's, as they say, Turkish quality, Turkish made. Here you have some nice fleece styles, reasonably priced. So coming ahead of us is some Mavi long sleeve fleece tops for 150 Turkish lira. And you also notice 170 underneath that, which is the credit card price. Here you got jeans for 100 Turkish lira, which is like $3.50. Here's a $10 jacket rack. Here you have a bunch of sweaters, which is 150 Turkish lira, like $5.50. Here you have some more Mavi tops and polo shirts for 170 Turkish lira. Here you have better prices with clothing starting at 70 Turkish lira. So going back to what I said earlier, where the credit card prices was 170 for the Mavi tops, whereas it's 150 for cash, that's pretty much the going rate. You're going to pay like 13% markup if you pay by credit card. So I'm going to hang a left here and then another left and head back to that street. One thing I noticed with Kadikoy is that the streets that are car friendly have very narrow sidewalks. For this trip, I booked a hotel in Kadikoy, and I noticed that the prices for hotel rooms are actually a lot higher in Kadikoy than they are on the European side. The only thing that might be cheaper than on the European side are hostels, and I'm just not someone who would rent a hostel. I need like a hotel with a single bed and privacy. And the hotel I found here was $10 more a night than I found in Aksaray Metro, and it did not have an elevator, and it smelled of cigarette smoke all night. So if you ever come down here, be sure to bring an air freshener if you're not a smoker. I also noticed that there's a lot of graffiti on buildings in Kadikoy. But I've walked around here at night a bunch of times, and it does feel very safe. It doesn't feel like a bad area. But let me know what you think in the comments below if you've rented a hotel in this area of the city. I also noticed that the restaurant food is pricier here. Forget about 30 lira donors. Here you have a nice rack of stuff behind that red sweater for 75 Turkish lira. which is like $2.50. So for food, I would just eat in and buy my groceries at the Bin grocery store. And they have quite a few of them in this area, as well as a Migros. Ahead of us, you can see a store with a men's jean rack that has a sign posted 250 Turkish lira. So I am here fairly early in the day, so that's why you see a lot of these shop gates closed. Here's a black and white cat that's prowling around. Very typical in Kadikoy, lots of cats wandering around the city streets, and a lot of them are friendly and you can go up and pet them. You will also see a lot more people walking down this street later in the day. Here you have printed fleece pants for 65 lira. Another business opening up. Designer men's jeans rack for $7.50. Here's a nice variety of shirts for 99 lira. Another large selection of jeans for $7. Another large selection of women's tops and bottoms for $3. This is the end of the street, and across the street's a huge parking lot, so let's turn around. I know that some of you are wondering why I don't go into some of these stores and record it and record a sale, and that is because the last few retailers I went into, they did not want me recording inside there. So I don't know what's going on. I was able to do it in the past, but lately they just don't want me recording inside their shops. And I'm sure if I want to go to a more expensive place, they'll let me record there. But these bargain shops where you're getting the deals, they don't want me recording it. And it could be because they're selling like knockoff Adidas and Nikes and other brand names, and they might be worried that they're going to get in trouble over it. And I understand that. And I know that in the past I recorded it, and I know that there's been some other YouTubers that have been online and they went to the Grand Bazaar and recorded these purchases of brand name knockoffs. But the problem is they pay a lot more than I can find them on these streets. For example, there's this one YouTuber that goes through the Grand Bazaar and goes into all these shops, and he finds these brand name items for like $80, and he talks about top quality. But I'm finding these same items for like $5 here. On this rack, there's a few Moncler jackets for $9. Do you think they're going to let me record me viewing that item and the transaction? Hell no. But if this was the Grand Bazaar, no problem. I'd probably find somebody who'd be willing to sell me one of those for $200 US, even though it's $9 here, and let me record the whole transaction. Or even worse, somebody letting me record them, haggle the price down from 800 Turkish lira to 200 Turkish lira, which I got on Tommy Hilfiger jeans. So these are the jeans that I bought for 200 Turkish lira, and they're Tommy Hilfigers, and they have the Tommy Hilfiger branding all over it. So here you got like a full grain leather label, which says Tommy on it, and then on the inside you have Tommy jeans. You have this label. On the other side of this label says made in Turkey. So Turkish quality, Turkish made, as the saying goes. And it's got a little bit of a stretch to it. Stitching looks fairly good. I mean, 200 Turkish lira, that's $7 US. So I don't think you can go wrong for the price. I know there's other YouTubers who pay like 500 Turkish lira or 1,000 Turkish lira at the Grand Bazaar for jeans, and yeah, they overpaid in my opinion. And if you're going to ask me where exactly I bought these, I'm not going to mention it because when I went to his booth, I asked him how much these jeans were, and he started with 800 Turkish lira. And I said, too much, walked away, and then he said, no, 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 wait. And he started lowering the price, 600, 500, 400. And I said, yeah, I'll give you 200 for him. And he wasn't too much into it. Then I started walking away, like I was 10 feet away, 15 feet away. And then he said, okay, come back. I'll give it to you for 200. And he let me choose between which styles I wanted. He had like skinny jeans. He had these straight legs, and they look like this. Looks pretty good. And he had different styles there too. I could have gotten like Ralph Lauren, a whole bunch of different styles there. So if you look around, you can get like really nice looking designer jeans for $7 US, which is a pretty sweet deal. And I know on Kadikoy they had like 100 Turkish lira jeans as well. And if they fit you, that's fine. But this booth had a whole bunch of different sizes. He had 30 waist, 32 waist, 34 waist, different size kind of inseams. So he had like 12 different sizes of this jeans, so that's why I went with him. But you might find it in the 100 Turkish lira rack, and if you get jeans for 350, that's even better. So this is my tip for you today on buying jeans and where to get the best deals. So if you want me to continue doing these kind of videos, please click like, subscribe, and leave a comment below because it helps the algorithm. And if I get a lot of views, then it motivates me to do more because I haven't been getting a lot of views lately on my newer videos. So I will see you in the next video.